Because this issue is so intensely difficult, I'm going to give you my response of some of your guys' responses. I'm sitting here in a fellow songwriter's house in Nashville, and no, I'm not going to tell you who it is, so don't even ask. It would totally fly past the point of this podcast, kind of like a lot of the people that have responded to what I've had to say about the subject of choosing death. Guys, first off, I'm very, very sorry that a very small amount of you did not get or understand what it is that I was saying. And, you know, in discussing it with people that know me and love me, it very well may be that that is the reason why. That you guys don't know me and you don't understand. Sometimes I get real Irish or New England about some things, and I end up saying things in a way that seem insensitive. So I'm very, very sorry if that's how you took it. But by no means is this just a subject for me. I grieve these things. Okay? I have been through this. I'm not going to speak on something about that I don't know anything about. I'm not going to just say whatever subject that just comes to my mind and this is what I'm going to say. No, I'm going to speak on something that I know a little bit about. This I know a lot about. I have held the hands of people that have either attempted suicide, were in the middle of contemplating suicide, are suffering dearly for what it is that they're going through, whether it be physical pain, emotional pain, or whatever, or they're dead. Now, to ever imply, okay, I'm not going to get all, really, but here's the thing. I know what I'm talking about with this. Now, and I'm not going to explain about the attempts of suicide that I've made or that I survived or whatever. Whatever. Guys, literally, stop, flying fast and furious past the point here. Some of you were almost as if you would rather me say they have legitimate reasons to die. Now, I have thought many, many times, wow, if there's ever a reason that a person has to kill themselves, it would be this or it would be that. So should I share that? Should I share that on YouTube? Should I share that on Facebook? Should I share that? You know what? Some of you people have a legitimate reason to kill themselves. Really? That's what you want me to do? No, I'm not going to. I wouldn't condone it. I would never, ever tell anybody to do that. This fact that you're actually listening to even this channel with Pastor Bob Beeman or Sanctuary, we are trying to help. We are help. We want to help. We don't want you to make those decisions. A lot of you guys were hung up on the fact that I called my best friend a prick. Why that part was the most important thing you guys got out of it, it's just, you guys hear what you want to hear, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you took it that way. But my friend, my best friend, this is how we talk to each other. This is how we would have talked to each other if he was sitting right next to me. And I know if he was sitting right next to me, he would agree with everything that I said in my podcast about choosing death. He knows all the answers now. He's in heaven. He's in heaven. He's just fine, but I miss him. And there's sometimes, when I did that podcast, I was sitting looking at the lake with all these beautiful trees, and I was thinking, I'll never ever be able to sit with this guy and tell him the things of my life. He never got to see the birth of my firstborn child or my secondborn child. But he used to talk about how wonderful it's going to be when I actually get to that place. That he's going to love to be able to see my love for my children as he was with his daughter. But he left his daughter. And it sucks. He left his daughter in a terrible situation. So for me to be able to sit there and call him a prick, he's my friend, people. I could say whatever the heck I want to about my friend. He knows how I would be talking with him. He knows. He knows I love him. But this is not some issue where I'm like, blah, whatever. But I do understand. If I was in the situation, and I was, people did tell me this, Jamie, why are you suicidal? In fact, one of my friends, he said, Jamie, don't become suicidal, become homicidal. Okay, so anyways, I don't want to be insensitive. And I do get it. But people did said, you're being selfish. You know what my response is? My whole entire response was this. I don't freaking care what you think. So I get it. And I get it if you're in that type of pain. But I'm not going to sit there and condone it. I'm not going to sit there and say, it's okay to think that way. There are other ways of thinking. Don't limit yourself to your circumstance. Reach out. People of Sanctuary are here. All the other people that do podcasts are available. We put our email address on there for a reason. Insult me all you want. Throw anything that you want at me. But I do know what I did put out there did make an impact with some people. And Michael, I'm so glad that you chose life. I did get your email and I'm going to respond to you. I'm so very happy that you did. But guys, don't ever think that the people of Sanctuary would ever condone such a thing or put something out there to force people to the grave. It's not going to happen. I love my dear friend that I lost. That's just one of them. But guys, don't misunderstand me. I love intensely. If you've seen any one of my podcasts, you'll understand. Yeah, I talk pretty harsh sometimes. Yeah, my rants are whatever. But I'm always going to be misunderstood. I've accepted it. But please, let's kind of like start over with this whole thing and just know I don't want people to die. I don't want to insult people that are dying or dying inside and they think that this is the result. No, I don't want that. So let's just go on from here, something like that. Okay? Sound good?